The Constitution Hill in Johannesburg will be a buzz next weekend as their Human Rights Festival returns to its home ground. This free-for-all public event will see attendees treated to a two-day program of jam-packed with conversations, art exhibitions, film and live performances by various local artists. Well, to tell us more about this exciting event that's taking place this coming weekend, we're joined on Zoom by Conhill's CEO, Robertson. Dawn, a very good morning to you. A warm welcome to Morning Live. Remind us again of what the Constitution Hill Human Rights Festival is all about.
Good morning, Lebo, and thanks for having us on the show this morning. So the Human Rights Festival is 5 years old this year. We're very proud that we've managed to keep it going through COVID. And it's really about, it's core to the work that we do at Constitution Hill. So it's about civic activism. It's about all of us understanding what our rights are as citizens in terms of our constitution, but also what our obligations are and our responsibilities. And I think that's where the focus is more. So it's really about understanding how far we've come, the gains that we've made, but all the challenges that we still have in our country. And very key to us is that the only way we're going to solve the problems of this country is not sitting back and complaining about government, but it's us as civil society rising up. And in fact, our tagline for this year's festival is #Seize the Power, because the power is in your hands and it's my hands, and we have the ability to make a difference, be it in our community, in our neighborhood, in our city. And if we all play our part, we really, really can make a difference and really get this beautiful country of ours to work the way we want it to do, so that there are kind of universal human rights for everybody that lives in this country.
Mm-hmm. Now, the festival returns for its 5th edition. Tell us what's going to be different this year.
So what's different this year is that we have made the conversations about the issues facing society core and central. So the festival has always been around the issues of human rights, but it always had a very, very strong, what we call artivism component, which sometimes overshadowed the very difficult conversations we want citizens to get involved with. So this year, that has been elevated to a much larger extent. And the way we've done this is that we've been working with key organizations. So we formed partnerships with key people like the Rivonia Circle, Rise Mzansi, different Greenpeace, different international human rights organizations. We joined forces with all of them, and over the last month or two, we've been working with them to understand what are the key issues that are affecting this country, what are the very hard, difficult conversations we need to have. And we've crafted the program with that in respect, but we've also included things like skills labs. What are the skills that we need to do? And very central to this particular Human Rights Festival is what we call our town hall debates. So these are the very big conversations. So while, like you say, we've got a jam-packed program, at 11:30 on each day, everything else comes to a stop, and we kind of get everybody to go down to the town hall for the big debate. And the big debate on Monday is 2024, our 1994. How should we show up in the next general election? Because we know that there's a lot of apathy around the youth, around registering for voting and voting. So we're working with the ISC, and we're really trying to really raise why all of us, not just the youth, but all of us need to actually register and show up at the next general election if we're going to make a difference. And then the second one, and this is what came out of the debates with the organizations that we worked with. The second one on Sunday is about the climate crisis. So how will it impact on you, and what do we need to do as people to survive? So it's the elevation of those, but that doesn't mean that we've left out our other components of autism. So we've got a live stage happening throughout the day. During the course of the day, while many of the big talks are going on, there's a focus on children's theatre, children's plays and theatre, and we've got Bika's Mana and Nadan Mafundo. I don't know if you know them, a young group, local group that have been invited to perform on America's Got Talent. So we've got them on for the kids. So we've got a music program. On Saturday, we are featuring BCUC as our headline act. We're very excited because we've been trying to get them back for a few years, and every time we have a festival or an event, they're somewhere else in the world, but they're here this time and they're going to be here. We've got a book club where we've got something like 45 authors exhibiting, giving talks about their books, booksellers, etc., with a big focus on social justice and human rights issues. We've got the most amazing kids village. So we want to encourage all parents to come out with the kids. Our partner Play Africa have got these really, really dynamic kids activities that they do. They've built a miniature courthouse, for example, where kids can dress up as the various people who would be in the court, and they can create a case that they're going to fight, and they learn the dynamics of how a court works. They can vote. There's a miniature kind of election station, and they learn how to vote. They can play in the imagination lab. So it's all about, it's fun play, but it's learning at the same time. So that's Play Africa. Skillful Spaces are there as well, doing a lot of work around storytelling, art therapy, and things like that with the kids. We've got a film festival. We're very excited about a partnership that we have this year with an organization from Cape Town called Steps. And they've just released 25 African new documentaries about refugees and migration in Africa made by young people. And we're going to be featuring some of these films and having conversations around them. And we've just got the most amazing exhibitions as well. We've got, 5, 6 exhibitions up. There's one on Michael Kompape, that, the whole issue, because Section 27 is launching a new tool around how you report, schools that don't have proper facilities and stuff like that. We've got exhibitions of the 1973 strikes. We've got Broken Land and coming through from Greenpeace, as well as an exhibition around mining bodies. And then very important and very close to my heart is we've got a full-on market. And the marketplace is made up by young people that we've been working with for the last 2 years in terms of their product offering, designing new product offerings for them. And a lot of them are products that speak to the experience that you have when you're in Constitution Hill. So they're really about, really T-shirts, mugs, buttons, you name it, that really kind of allow you to choose your cause that you're most passionate about and wear it on your chest.
Yeah. All right, Dawn, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with the festival. I know it's always a success. Now, that was Constitution Hill CEO Dawn Robertson, and she's been speaking to us about the return of their Human Rights Festival that's taking place next weekend.